there's exceptions. If you have some kind of medical need, or you run a shop for your business and the power goes out, in a snowstorm or something, okay, fine, I don't have any problem with that. But the average person, you're throwing money down the drain every time you start that thing up, and it cracks me up. Okay, I live in Oregon, Pacific Northwest. I have about 2,400 square feet, big two-story house. I need less than 2,000 watts. Let's go over the math. I need 360 watts to run my pellet stove, and that's when it's on high. On the low speed, which is usually good enough, it uses far less than that. But I'm going to the max. All this is based on equipment I have. My pellet stove in the winter to keep me warm, 360 watts. Refrigerator, which we all know, once they get cold, they don't run all the time. They just, they need a little trickle power here and there just to keep things cold. But at max cap, we're calling it 600 watts. I can run my TV. I have a 36-inch or a 32-inch LED white flat screen, It only uses 60 watts. 60 watts. That's like just one light bulb, regular incandescent light bulb. DVD player. It's a Blu-ray. It only takes 14 watts. My router to run it, because I have Netflix and computer and whatnot, that's only 16 watts. I can have my computer on, the power supply in it only puts out 200 watts. 200 watts. The computer monitor, 60 watts. It's an LED flat panel. I can run 4 light bulbs. I generally try to use LEDs at 4 of them running at a time at 10 watts a piece. It's only 40 watts. You could even go, the compact fluorescence and use the 14 watt ones. For those times 14, what are you at? 56 watts for 4 of them running all the time. I can even cook. I can use a crock pot. Let's face it, when power's out, you're not going to be using the oven or the frying pan unless you have a propane camp stove or something like that, which is great. I use those sometimes when the power goes out. In Oregon, we're getting more and more inclement weather, just like everywhere else across the United States. Good to have if you're preparing for things. But I can run a crock pot, cook a whole chicken and some rice in there, have a wonderful dinner. You wouldn't even know that I didn't have power. That's only 300 watts. So the total, all of that running at the same time, which we know would never happen. But I can run everything. I can cook. I can watch TV. I can have the computer on. I can have the refrigerator running. I can have my computer going and the pellet stove going full blast. I'm at 1,650 watts. So, a 2,000 watt generator. I have a friend. He just bought a Honda. They're the high efficiency Hondas, 2,000 watts. He paid $1,000 for it. $1,000? Really? $1,000? Oh my God. I want to show everyone out there, you're wasting your money. Just, if you want to throw money away, I'll send you a link. You can send it right to me, and I'll invest it for you, because y'all are throwing money away. And these wackadoodles who have 10,000, 7 kilowatts, a gas generator that's burning $40 of gas a day. I don't know where your people's minds at, because that's stupid. I need 1,650 watts. That's with everything running. I can do that. I can generate that power so much cheaper. I'll show you guys how. I think all you people all the preppers, all the people who think they're smart, and don't get me wrong, I've had generators too in an emergency if it's only off for a half hour or something. I'm not saying it's they're not a good piece of equipment, but there's far better ways to do it, and I'll show you how. You guys, you have no idea. I'll show you how to quadruple that efficiency with half the money.